I said in one of my previous videos that I have started to bake, and so this is my first video of, I don't want to call it a series, but this is my first video that I want to post on YouTube of me baking. Actually, let me get my mic. Okay, y'all, so I got my mic, and I actually want to show y'all one of my Christmas gifts. Shout out to my auntie. She got me 2 aprons, but this is one of them, and I think it might be backwards, but it says locked, glowing, and cookie doughing. I think it's so super cute. Like I told y'all, I don't know if I did, but over the holidays, I made a bunch of cookies and sold them to people, and so that's where the cookie dough part comes from. So today I won't be making cookies. Actually, today I'm actually going to be making my first time making some homemade bread and some homemade butter. So I'm excited. We're about to just get right into it because I'm going to do the bread first because it has to sit for like 2 hours or something. So I'm going to show y'all what I got for the bread. Pretty basic. Let me pull up this recipe. Oh, I think I passed it. So this is a no knead bread. I didn't want to have to do too much work, y'all. I just want to try it out for my first time and see how it is. So this is like a very minimal kneading bread. So I have my ingredients. So I bought, this is all they had. So I had to buy a big thing of bread flour, which is obviously the main ingredient. And then I had to get some instant yeast, which I've never used yeast before. So this is my first time using all of this stuff. And I think the only other thing I need is salt and water. So I am going to try to make this work with y'all with me. So I'm actually going to get this water together first. So I need, this is very, very hot. Wait. It says very warm tap water. So I'm trying to adjust my faucet to get it warm, but not like hot. Okay, I think that's better. So I need 1.5 cups of warm tap water, and I'm just gonna put them in this bowl. And my measuring cups are dirty, so I'm gonna have to do this with 1/2 cup, which won't take long. I'll have to grab them out of the dishwasher though, because I'm gonna need them. All right, so I got my water in my bowl. And now I'm going to measure out the flour and the instant yeast. So measuring flour is probably like my least favorite thing to do because it's just so messy. And for people that bake, you know, it's just messy. Like it just gets everywhere, and it's not my favorite thing to do. I do want to have y'all angled so that y'all can see me measuring out this flour. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Not my favorite thing. Okay. And I'm gonna be putting the flour into this gray bowl. I figured I should use the bigger bowl so it gives it enough room to kind of rise. So that's why I'm using a bigger bowl. I did not do a good job at all. I should have like cut it. Well, that's all right. Y'all, look at this big hole. I'm done with myself. Anywho, so 3 cups. So I'm gonna get this out and level it. You probably won't be able to see too much, but I want to keep the flour in the bag and level it off. We got a cup. Let's do the next one. I always try to get more than what I need so that it levels off correctly. Because if you don't have enough, you still won't be leveling it correct. So you just kind of put a little more. All right. That's my second one. First time using bread flour. First time buying bread flour ever. And all they had was organic, so this is what I had to go with. I wish they had some more options. This was a little pricey, but I'm also hoping that, you know, maybe I'll make some more bread one day so it won't be a complete waste of money. I'm sure if I like this bread, I'll definitely make it again. All right, and then we got our third one. Mix the yeast now. So the yeast, we need 2 teaspoons of yeast, but this works better. All right. 2 teaspoons. This looks so weird. Oh my gosh, what is this? This looks really weird. Oh my gosh. I don't like how this looks, y'all. What am I looking at? Do y'all see this? Can y'all see that? I mean, people that bake, I'm sure y'all know what this looks like, but this looks so like weird. It make my skin itch. I do not like how this looks. And if I'm doing this the wrong way, I think that's gonna be my teaspoon. Well, that's 1. Why does this look like this? Don't it make your skin crawl?
Yeast looks weird.
I don't like how that looks at all. I hope that's enough. All right, well, that's that. I don't like how that looks. Looks weird. Look at it. Don't it look like, ooh, look like bugs or something? Okay. Then I need 2 teaspoons of salt. Let's see. It's 1. It's not 1. And then 2. Oh, way too much. I'm wasting a lot of salt, but that's okay, y'all. Okay. So I'm just mixing this mixture. Add the water. All right, so now we're just mixing until it's all incorporated. And they said it should be sticky, but not runny. So I'll probably have to add some more water. Let's see. I'm gonna add another half a cup. See where that gets us. Okay, this looks better. Never made bread before, so wet and sloppy is what it looks like to me. Okay. Okay. I might need to add a little bit more flour from what I just saw. I'm about to show y'all. I think I need to add a little bit more flour, just a tad. I think it looks a lot better than what it did. Yeah, it's less watery. All right, so I'm gonna leave this alone. We're good. We're gonna let that sit for 2 to 3 hours. Let me double check. I believe it's 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours till it doubles in volume. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna try to keep it in a warm spot. So we'll check back for the bread in about 2 hours. Okay, y'all. So now we're going to make the butter. I think this recipe calls for 3 cups of heavy whipping cream, and I don't think I have 3. So we're just going to use however much I have. Probably just split this recipe in half. But I'm about to measure this out. See how much I have. I should at least have 1.5 cups. I don't think I have 3 cups though. So this is like exactly 1 cup. Yeah. So add all of that, scrape the excess. So that's a cup. I guess I'll at least, but I think I have enough for 2. I'll do 2 and then adjust. Let's see, we might have 3. Let's just see what we got. Oh, we have 3. Bam, I don't have to change anything. That's like perfect. Okay, that's perfect. 3 cups. And I'm just gonna use my handheld mixer and mix on high. So y'all, this butter really went through like 3 different phases. The first phase was similar to just what heavy whipping cream looks like. But as time went on, y'all, it started getting really, really, really thick. And I think at this point, this would be like whipped cream. So if I wanted to make whipped cream, I would stop here and, you know, maybe sweeten it. I'm not exactly sure. But to watch this go through this many phases, and this was just the same stuff. Like, to watch this go through this many phases was crazy. At this point, it's starting to look like butter, but I'm still not getting the liquid that I need to know that it's actually separating from the buttermilk. And now at this point, as y'all can see, we have some butter, okay? And then the solids is the butter. So now I have to add a cup of cold water to fully separate it. And now I have to touch it. So this is not exactly a cup, a half a cup, but so we just want to really separate this a little bit more. Now that I added the cold water. Oh yeah, that looks great. Okay. So they're telling me to pour, I don't have a thing to separate it, so we about to get down water. So now y'all, I'm just going in. Oh my goodness, this feels so nasty. Oh, but it's like perfect. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Y'all, this is really butter. This is insane. So from what I've seen from the videos I've watched, I've heard people say to like really try to squeeze all the buttermilk out, because the drier it is, the longer it will last. So I'm gonna try to squeeze as much, like look at this, bro, this is crazy. Squeeze as much of this out as I can, but also want to make sure I get as much of the butter as I can. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much it. It's a little bit still at the bottom. I'm trying to grab as much as I can. I don't have like a thing to like rinse it off in here, so just make sure it's no extra buttermilk in it. And I'm gonna make sure I get all of this liquid out. I think I did really good for my first time, y'all. This is crazy. Okay, I think we're good. And I think now I'll give it another rinse. And I'm probably gonna let it sit in here for a minute. So I need to know what to do with it next. I think now I just add the salt. But crazy. Okay. And it's like really hard. Oh, this is great. So now I'm just gonna add in some salt. Oh, let me move this out the way so y'all can see. So now I'm just gonna add in some salt. I guess I could see how much they said. Let's see how much salt they said to add. And I can add anything to this. Oh, 1 teaspoon. Okay. So, and I can add anything to this. Like if I wanted to make this like a cinnamon sugar butter, like I could do all of that. So I'm just gonna add in my 1 tablespoon of salt. Now, will this be enough salt for my liking? I don't know. We'll find out. But I do want to measure it just to have an idea of how much salt I have in there. All right, so I got my 1 tablespoon or teaspoon of salt. And so now, I guess I need to just do it with my hand. I'm just gonna take it and mix it all in there. So this is my butter. Oh, this is my butter. And I'm just gonna, let me see. It doesn't feel wet anymore, so that's good. And yeah, I just added some salt. So I'm gonna completely cover this and put it into, you know, the shape that you would want it to be in. Can't believe I just made some butter, y'all. Now I'm just gonna put it in the fridge. I haven't tasted it yet. I'm gonna wait to taste it. Maybe I should taste it a little bit and just see what it's talking about. Let me just see real quick. And then I'm gonna put it up. This is so crazy to me. It tastes like butter. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. I am like mind boggled right now, y'all. Like I really made some butter from scratch. And it took probably like 15 minutes. So yeah, y'all, this is my finished product of my butter. I'm gonna put it in the fridge and I can't wait to try it with the bread that I'm making. So excited. Wow. Hey y'all, so we are back. Let me show you all what my dough looks like. It's been a little over 2 hours, probably like 2 hours and 20 minutes or so. Let me show y'all what it's looking like. So it has definitely risen and it looks good. It's supposed to be like jelly-like and shake a little bit, so I think that looks perfect. We are about to get ready to put this in the oven. Need to update y'all on some changes I had to make. So originally this recipe called for baking in a cast iron, a Dutch oven at 450 for 30 minutes with the top on and then 12 minutes with the top off. I actually just got a new pot set, which is great, but unfortunately my pot set is only safe with the lid in the oven up to 350 degrees. So I will not be putting the top on in the oven because it's set on 450. So because of that, I had to kind of ask ChatGPT, you know, what I can do to like kind of mitigate that issue. So basically, instead of putting the top on, I'm going to take a cookie sheet full of with about a cup and a half of boiling hot water and put that on the bottom rack, and then put my dough on the top rack inside the Dutch oven. And it's supposed to reenact kind of like the steaming that's supposed to happen with the top on, but I can't use the top. So that's what we're doing. I just cleaned off my space with some hot soapy water. Oops. I just cleaned off my, that should be enough. I can't see that. Okay, here we're able to see. So I'm just gonna get it on out of here. Oh, oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, see if I can get all of this out of here. Okay, we got it. We got it. Alright. Oh, very sticky. Folds. It's 2, it's 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I think I'm supposed to just get the like bubbles out of it. So that's really all I'm doing. And they said don't be too picky about this. Like, it doesn't need to be perfect. But I think this is pretty good. I think this is all I needed to do was just fold it. Okay, now y'all can really see. So I just folded this a few times and that's it. That's all I'm doing. And so now I'm pretty sure I can just put the parchment paper on top and flip it and it'll be ready for the oven. So I'm about to boil the water. Oh, Lord. This looks nice. Alright, so I got my Dutch oven out of the oven. And now we're just going to sit the bread in here. Yeah, that's it. Sitting it in there. I'm going to put it in the oven and then get my boiling hot water on this pan. The hot water onto the pan. Now I'm slowly getting it into the oven. Ooh. So we're gonna bake that for 20 minutes and see where we are in 20 minutes and go from there. The hard part is done. And now if anything goes wrong with it, I blame the oven because I did what I had to do, okay? I did what I had to do. So I'll check back with y'all in about 20 minutes. Okay, y'all, so the bread is done. Let's take it out and see how it looks. Oh, this looks fire. Let me get my other oven mitt. I need both. Oh, it's right here. This looks fire. Oh, this is really hot. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. This looks fire. Y'all see that? This looks fire. Yeah, your girl might have did that. Your girl might have did that, and it smells so good, y'all. Like, when I say so good, I'm gonna let it cool for like 10 minutes, and we're gonna bring that butter back. Actually, I'm about to grab my butter now. Let it cool. We're gonna try a little bit with the butter. It's fine. Oh, I guess it don't matter. Okay, so we got the bread. We got the butter and we got the bread. Oh, nah. Might have a little something here. You know what? Take this off this rack. Easy to cut. Yeah, that's what you want. That looks great, and it's still warm. Okay, let me get you some butter. Okay. No, I want you to try first. I want you to try first. Thoughts?
Like the one that they give you like the restaurants and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
You got that crunchy and that soft.
Mm-hmm. And the inside, yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did that.
The butter?
I like the butter.
Like the butter? Okay.
Remember, I should put it on me.
Alright, I'm gonna try a piece now. I'm probably not gonna eat this whole thing, but I'll split it in half and see what it's talking about. Oops. We're gonna stop. You can't get no bread and butter. Just go make your cholesterol get high or something. I don't know. All right, let's see.
Good texture and everything.
That's fire. That texture is like perfect. One thing I would say is I could use a little more salt on my butter, but
yeah.
Other than that,
I don't want to say it on camera.
Oh, I don't care. But you will always like just sprinkle some salt on there, like, hey.
How much salt?
I followed the recipe for the amount of salt to put in there. I didn't put like extra because I didn't want to put too much. But as far as the like taste of the butter, it's really good. Let me try it with a little more salt on there.
I should pull it more than that, but
yeah, definitely use more salt in the butter, but it's good.
A whole loaf of bread, huh?
A whole loaf. Like I put it in like a airtight container. Yeah, that salt, that does it for sure. Y'all, I want to show y'all how it look when I open it. And the steam is steaming and it's cooked through. Yeah. Your girl did that. Your girl really did that. Like, that looks freaking amazing. And now, when we cut it, we'll have like pieces of bread to make a sandwich or something. I don't know. But I just want to break it in half. Fire. Literally